Okay guys, welcome to Dark Souls. We're gonna do Prepare to Die. I'd been requested to do this for a minute, and yeah, I already know what class I want. I already know, but we're gonna see how this goes. It's been so long since I played this. It's one of my favorite games, so let's get into it. And we are gonna be doing the cutscenes, so let's have fun. So, what do we want our character name to be? Because I don't want it to be Twigsy. Let's go with... What would be a good name for this? I'm trying to think. Yonosuke. No, not Yonosuke. We're gonna go with Sir Cunningham. I can't even do that. Sir Strick. Sure. Alright, so it's actually gonna be male. Class. We are going to Pyro, hands down. Master Key, Physique. Always get the regular slim face. Generally a store noble. Hair. I generally do semi-long. Color for a guy. Yeah, let's keep it black. And let's go. Yep.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of ASYLUM and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty gods peeled apart their stone skins. Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Okay, guys, so here we go. God, it's been so long since I played this. I missed this
Yes,
game.
indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
So let's remember these controls because it's been so long. No, I'm not a speedrunner, so that's that. That's my back step. That does that. That's that. That's that. That's parry. That's my roll. So I gotta read any messages. So let's get up here and get this bonfire real quick. So I think we all know the gist of Dark Souls. If you don't, this game is very unforgiving. Always rest in this. Alright, so let's... No, not... Unequip. Unequip, there we go. Alright, so... we could actually fight this boss. I remember when I first started playing, I was like, oh my god, I gotta kill it with this, and I didn't realize I could go through here. So, I'm gonna do this one again. I'll probably sit down and dip just to get it. So let's get us a shield. Alright, so shield, give me that. Alright, buddy. And yes, I backstab everything. so there's that. Alright, go to the fog gate. And then let's go get... Wasn't there something over this? Oh, that's what it is. That right there. I want to say there's something else over here. Well, whenever I get the key, I'm gonna have to come around and grab that. So hopefully I get that pretty soon. So let's head down here and open up this. Set at this bonfire again. That way for some ungodly reason, if I do actually die. There we go.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead ASYLUM maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
There he went. That poor soul. Anyway. Wait, he didn't, oh no. Alright, so hopefully we don't really get hurt that much. So let's grab this right here. Come on, buddies. I'm not fighting you here. One. There's two. And just for the coup de grace, we're gonna go ahead and fight this guy. Which sadly I'm gonna have to use the master's class to do this, but oh well, it'll be fun. Alright, so time to kill the boss. Got a humanity out of that. So let's get up through here, try and grab a couple of things. And yeah. So in case y'all don't know, there is something down here. So lost and dead. But just be careful, you will fall. So. And I think there was one. There was something over here. Could be wrong. There was another one. And over here is the bird that gives you shit. So, let's head up through here and off to another cutscene.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Alright, we're at Firelink. Finally. Alright, so since we're here, I sat down there. So what have you got to say over here?
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab everything we see, and I've played this enough times to know where most everything is. Keyword most. I always get confused on like some areas. I should have gotten firebombs, to be honest. Alright, so, and somebody should ring the bell. That's the one thing good about this game is like you can see the progress from others. Alright, so we're gonna actually, am I in a covenant right now? I'm in none. Alright, so I'm gonna join a covenant real quick.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Alright, so with Thorland here, you just talk to him quite a bit, and that's how you join.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Alright, so copper coins, if I remember correctly, you can trade those for something later on, I believe. It's been a while since I played this.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods. Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Alright, so learn gesture, we get the shrug gesture. Purchase item. Alright, so starting out, he has great heal exert, you know, restores high HP, like he can do a lot. Homeward is the one I normally go for, which is 8,000 souls. Force is like, it creates a shockwave and pushes people back, I believe. Yeah, there you go. And then seek guidance, it kind of tells you where you need to go. Heal, obviously, tell what that does. And then he also has a talisman.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Alright, so only reason I did that was kind of learn the gesture. But it's also like a good starting point, like if you don't know what to do or where to go. I'm gonna rest here, that way it saves. Alright, so we have the master key. So we have to go down here and just, unless you know what you're doing and have done it, like I don't suggest going through here. Now there's a couple of things we have to do here. One, there's, I think it's souls. Yeah, there's a soul here. Oh. And then you go through here, it looks like you're gonna fall to your death, but just drop down. Drop down through here, but you're gonna have to be quick. Well, not this part, but... Alright, you got a homeward bone, that's the main thing we came after. And which does the same thing as homeward. We got a morning star and a talisman, so there's no point in buying a talisman. And we got a cracked red eye, or we got 4 cracked red eye orbs. And then there's one other thing over here. Void's talisman, which will come in handy here in a minute. So we gotta go running, because those skeletons will kill us. So we gotta run back to our little area and rest at bonfire, that way it resets it. Alright, now I did skip over something that I was going to grab. Oh my gosh, let me go over here, thank you. So, there is another thing over here, but you have to go through this water area. We're not going to go to the right, we're going to go over here to the left. We're going to follow this, and there it is. I was more worried about the skeletons coming over here. Alright, so we got that. We're not going to mess with the souls right now, but we are going to use our master key real quick, because we have a firekeeper, and what a firekeeper does is reinforce your resistance flask. No response, she cannot speak, you can't talk to her, but you can reinforce, and I will show y'all here in a moment what that does. Let me change all this equipment. Unequip, 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 unequip. I need the orange talisman. Actually, I don't need that. All I need is the homeward bone right now. So if you go down here, there is a lever and a elevator. Now be sure not to fall, because you will die. But yeah, so here we are. Right here. Welcome to New Londo. Now we're gonna break a whole bunch of stuff through here. Drop down there and soul of a nameless soldier. And then most of the time you're just gonna drop down. Now these guys are harmless, but I mean you can do it just to get swords. But they're not gonna hurt you. They don't really do anything, they just kinda chill. Alright, so if you go down here, you got this guy.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith, though. Look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Alright, so here you can send weapons, you can reinforce weapons, you can repair equipment, you can... Now, what he does is he's a mage. So, you'd have to have the Sorcerer's Catalyst or whatever.
Come back soon.
But I'm not...
Smithing helps soothe.
I'm not much of a mage. I don't really like it. Now, as I said, you can kill all these guys if you want. Generally, I do, but just for this playthrough, I just don't care. That's why we came down here, was the stock. S-stock, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Which, we're going to toggle this. We need 12 and... I think that's dexterity? Yeah, we need 12 in dexterity, so we're going to use that here pretty soon, because I want to mess with stuff, and this guy drops stuff right here. Transient curse. Alright, so the reason we did this, we're going to fix something. Do not come here unless you have a homeward bone. Because we're gonna go get a Firekeeper sword real quick. Hopefully not die. These guys you cannot kill unless you have a transient curse. But yeah, just run through here. And immediately, yes. So, we grab that, we're gonna go down here and we're gonna save. Well, unless you have a homeward bone. Rather, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying transient curse. Alright, so remember reinforcing Estus flasks? Yeah, use that. It gives you a lot more health back. So let's go through here and let's get rid of all this. And now we're gonna go after something else. Which, while we're here, we might as well go after the stuff down here. Which, I mean, you can go through here, but I do not suggest it. Because there's a lot of items through here. But you need a holy weapon. So... we're gonna go through here and grab everything we can. Swahender, got what you are down here. Whew. Alright, so there we go. There's all that. Now, the only reason I grabbed half this stuff, so we've got, just starting here, we've got those, and a couple other things. But we're going on 32 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up on off here. So, hopefully you enjoyed. I know everyone's seen this and their mom, but again, it's starting out. So, I will catch y'all next time. Have a good one, guys. Don't forget to like and sub and all that good jazz. Share it with your friends if you enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time.